Hey, what's up, guys? Got a Equalizer War this time around, and this is definitely my least favorite. Um, yeah, I'm still trying to get a hang of the timing and all. So this first one, I'm taking my red team against a red tank, but they got two greens, um, and this board is pretty nice. Yeah, I didn't. There's all kinds of things I could have done, but I think I just try to kill Kingston in the corner. Yeah, but he just kept on reviving. Um, but that's okay because when you get a nice board like this, it doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, I mean normally normally the tank is like ready to fire after like 2-3 turns. So yeah, I mean I'm pretty lucky this one. Got enough tiles to get rid of tank and pretty easy one. Yeah, so this next one I think there were not many choices, so I took I found like a Tuluria team and then just put in my blue team that has Scotty for killing the minions. Obviously, she's not great for this particular war since the stacks also get cleansed. So, but I figure I can, if I can time it right, I can hopefully get like what 5 stacks, and then that's a couple hundred HP damage I think every turn. If I can time it right, it's like 3 turns, so it should be pretty good. Yeah, this board wasn't too great, and I was kind of struggling a little bit to get my matches. Um, yeah, I mean, luckily here the equalizer was about to go off right after the Sonya fired, so actually worked out in my favor. Like for once, it worked in my favor. Yeah, normally I will always get the equalizer, then the tank fires, but I probably should have fired here. Even though it's only 2 turns, but I waited because I really wanted to fire right after the equalizers to maximize the stacks damage, but that really backfired here. You know, so Scotty died from the counterattack, and I don't know. I don't think that's. I'd rather have her than 4 stacks for 3 turns. I guess because I think like she's more useful in the long run, and yeah, right now like I have no tiles against Vivica, and then once she fires, I think it's over pretty much. Yeah, like this team doesn't do enough damage unless I can get Scotty going with the stacks. So yeah, just I don't know. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how to best time my specials with Equalizer. So yeah, at this point, I was just trying to kill Elena in the corner, but I couldn't get the tiles lined up against her at all. Uh, so I was really hoping that I can get like a blue to come in the middle. But you know, obviously, if you want something, it's not going to happen. So yeah, yeah, I think that one tile was not enough, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I got one more move. Yeah, that was a tough one. I probably could have done a little better with timing and all. So this next one, I think I waited for. This is after the reset, I believe, or maybe it was like the last team left. I think it was after the reset. So I went up against a team with two counterattack heroes, and yeah, I don't know. That's quite interesting defense team. I'm not sure what they're going for, but you know, I'm happy I'm facing them. So especially with this board, it's just littered with purples. I think at this point I connected like a 3 and another 3 on the other side just to kill Boreal with tiles, and that should get everyone going. Yeah, I think my next, the priority is probably the healer or healers. Get rid of them, and then I think it became a pretty simple fight. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not too worried about Sif at this point because I can use Sabina to block her special. So I just got rid of Rigard. I could have probably moved those red tiles on the right hand side, and then comboed into the green diamond, and that's probably enough to charge him up, and then maybe he would just commit suicide or something. I don't know, but whatever. I went with the sure thing, I guess. Yeah, I think they die from minions. Yeah. So yeah, that was just a great board. Can't complain. So this next one, I took my green team and I put in Zoc instead of I've been swapping in Breinheld for this team, and she's been pretty nice. But I think I put in Zoc just so that I can stop Vivica if it happens. But I really played this poorly, I think. I made 2 moves without connecting those greens. And when I did, it set off a cascade that set off Magni. I mean, those three greens didn't kill him, and that let him fire. So that was I think that was a mistake. I should have just went with those greens right away and then, got something going. Yeah, so at this point, I'm trying to climb back now. And I made another mistake here, I think. I went after Vonda instead of trying to kill Bira. I think I had enough to kill Bira. Even though, I think at the time I was thinking I don't want to lose the mana. But, like thinking back now, I should have taken out Bira. I mean, she's more, I think she's more dangerous in the long run, like especially after, after the heals and stuff. So that was a mistake, and I don't think I recover from that mistake. So yeah, this one I just played poorly. Yeah, and like at this point, I probably should have fled. Well, I mean, had I known, like, the board I was getting, I mean, I'm looking at a pretty bad board right now. Like, there's not much going on. So, and that Vivica heal is pretty big. That pretty much brought everyone back to full HP. And I was like, what, 1 match away from firing Kingston, but Liana was like not even close. So probably fleeing was probably the best option there, but oh well. So yeah, that one was too many mistakes. Played that one really sloppy. So next up, I went up against this team. I think I chose this team with my yellows because of Big Boss, or whatever, Big Boss, whatever his name is. Um, I was thinking that I can probably take him out. He's probably, like, he's probably not gonna get the fire, and just line up some tiles against him. But didn't happen. Um, so yeah, like right now, I remember I was kind of like, oh, I don't know how many hits I can take from Thorn, and I really need someone like at least to get Guardian Jacko going, which I did, and I think I fired against Kaylin. I think I killed her, because if I didn't kill her, then that would have been extra annoying. And so yeah, so now I'm just trying to get my hitters going. I think that last that match probably got enough, and my healer's dead, which is kind of bad. Well, luckily I was able to take out Thorn. Like if he fired here, then that's definitely game. I went ahead and charged up the Big Boss Wolf, I think, just because I have the what's it called, the status block, so it doesn't really do much, and there's the Equalizer. I think from here on I played this one super sloppy, just mistakes after mistakes. I let Vivica fire. I mean, which is okay, I guess. I mean, I couldn't prevent that from happening anyway. And I probably set off that Dragon Bomb to combo the. I didn't. I comboed the yellows. So like right here, I should have targeted Marjana. I think the reason I went after Vivica was that I was afraid that Marjana was gonna dodge, and then I those 3 tiles wouldn't be able to kill Vivica. So, but yeah. So right now, like, she did dodge, and that pretty much sealed my fate. I needed, so like right here, I played this super sloppy. I should have just went for that match, the easy match. I think a 3 match would be enough to charge Thor or Odin, because he had the the mana boost. Yeah, because I didn't do that, I'm left with a support hero against a sniper. That's never good. And I couldn't get any tiles against her. So yeah. So that was terrible. Yeah. So that was a very slow and painful death. I had, well, like, I think 3 moves to get her, but 24 HP. And this last one, I just went with my normal counterattack team. Obviously this is not the best war for this, but I just went ahead and just tried it. Picked the team with no healers. Actually looking at it now, like, I should have just connected those greens first, and then that would have comboed into a blue diamond. But anyway, I think the way I played it is fine, just because I ended up with the same thing, I guess. This one had a really nice starting board. Yeah, I probably should have fired Lady of the Lake there. I think she was the MVP for this particular match. I mean, at least later, she was definitely the MVP. Oh yeah, seems like like it's always right after you get cleansed, the the defense will fire their specials. Um, yeah, I just messed up the timing again. So they're all about to fire with no counterattack. Um, yeah, well, luckily I still had the healer. Um, almost got killed. Yeah, I mean those minions from Sea Shadow is actually pretty beefy. I mean, took 4 green tiles and there were what 2? Yeah, I forgot the percentage. Yeah, from here on, like it's pretty crazy. Like those the sword minions just kept them from firing at all. Which is fine with me as long as I can throw tiles at them. Yeah, I mean, Lady of the Lake is pretty cool. When you're fighting the last man standing or last woman standing in this case, and if you have a sword minion, then they will never get a fire. So nothing to worry about. And anyway, we won this war pretty easily. Yeah, they played it. I don't know. They didn't do very well on their attacks. So we'll take it. Thanks for watching.